to my channel. I'm here with my friend Peyton.
Oh my gosh, so happy to be here.
I'm a YouTuber. And today we're going to be talking about...
we're going to be talking about insecurities in relationships.
Oh my gosh, yes. First thing we're going to be talking about, what causes insecurities?
I would definitely say bad past with people in general. Like, I think a lot of people think it has to be romantic, but it can be friendships that end poorly, or like people who are just verbally abusive.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And also just people who never loved themselves and were never taught to love themselves, and then they just grow into that thinking that they're not good enough and no one's ever told them that they're good enough kind of thing. No one's validated them.
Well, I was in a relationship like freshman year, you know, it was like first love, whatever. He kind of like cheated on me, and like cheating back then could have been like holding hands or like even just talking to them, or
well,
like
that's still cheating now.
No, but I mean,
okay,
like,
I was like, yeah,
it's like a big deal. I still think it's a big deal. Like, if my boyfriend has another girl's hand, what are you doing?
Yeah, like,
no.
excuse me.
Anyways, I'll stop. I just like started comparing myself to that girl. Wanted to be her when I was just fine. I was fine. It wasn't me. People like go into it thinking it's them and they're the problem when it's not them.
You're comparing yourself to other people. You're not seeing that like they have downfalls that you strive in. Certain things that like you could be funnier than that person, yeah, but they might be smarter or like something like that. You know, like
right.
Everyone has a different trait that's like more emphasized than another trait.
Right, and like that person could look at you, want something that you have too. It's not like they think they're perfect too. Everyone has like, oh, I wish, but like we shouldn't be that way. Like we should love them.
Yeah.
And I like how Peyton is able to like communicate with other people easily and like talk to kids. Like I can't talk to kids. They speak Chinese. I don't know.
They speak Chinese.
And like I'm not gonna hate Peyton on her for that. I'm gonna like appreciate it. And maybe like you can practice and then be able to do what she does too. Not hate on them. Be like, fuck Peyton, like fuck her, fuck that shit, fucking bitch can talk to kids. I want to talk to kids. That can go into like imagery, like how like media or like social, like Twitter with the goals, like oh my god.
Yeah, I think too like
expectations. Like,
yeah,
expectations.
I've always kind of like seen it as like, okay, for example, here on YouTube we've got, you know, Joshua and Colleen, who like to me are like the ultimate goals couple.
I don't know.
But you don't know their relationship. You know what they put on the internet. And same with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever the hell. Like, they post pictures that they want you to see. No one is going to take a picture of them fighting and be like, look, relationship goals. Like, that's not realistic. You're seeing people post selfies and you think like they're so confident. Who knows if they were having like the worst day ever when they took that picture. You see what they want you to see, kind of. Like, you're not gonna see the bad. So you just gotta realize there's gonna be bad. Like, that's the reality of it.
And then you have these high expectations, and then if you can't reach them, then your insecurities come out. And then you're like, oh no, like I'm not good enough for so-and-so. Then you're going to ruin it by thinking you're not good enough and like bring the relationship down.
I do this thing where I'm like, I have no expectations. I don't have any expectations, but in the back of my mind I have all these expectations, and I pretend that I don't. Like, I try to like put on this front almost of like, yeah, I know nothing's good gonna come from it, but like I'm just having fun. And it's like secretly I'm like, I want this though, and I want this, and I want this. People think that you're like, oh, you're fine with that, and then when they see you break down, they're like, what? You were totally fine with it 2 days ago. It's like, no, I wasn't. I was pretending to be. Like, I wanted all these things. So like for me, that's where my insecurity comes from, is like I want all these things, and then I, like I said, settle for like things that aren't.
Don't settle.
She hates me for that.
Don't settle. It looks like every guy is like the worst and is only giving one thing when you want another. Every guy I've talked to besides my boyfriend now, they've all had something in common, and that was just like, was an asshole, didn't want to give as much as you did. You're gonna be like, oh well, nothing else is good in front of me, so like why am I gonna keep searching when I can just settle? That's what this bitch is doing. A will is gonna come into your life and you'll be like,
one day.
I'm so glad I didn't settle. You're gonna like kick that fuckboy off on the curb and be like, bye, because I'm gonna go find love. You don't want to give me love? Why wouldn't you want to give me love? Look at me. Look at me.
Look at you. You're such a babe.
So, bye.
You want to abort?
Was that aborting? Okay, abort mission.
Got a blast!
Got a blast.
Got a blast.